I'm Robin Juan. I graduated in December of 2009 with a BFA concentration in photography and art history. I was one of the founding members of Hungryman Gallery. That started in the spring of 2009, I think. There were 4 of us, and then we had many rotating members throughout the ages. We opened a San Francisco location in 2010, and then we ended up closing in the spring of 2012. So when we first started out, it was proposal-based because we were like 21. We didn't really know what we were doing. We were like, okay, well, we have this space, let's use it. And then we just started like meeting artists and talking to them and having people propose shows to us, and eventually it turned into a more studio visit-based dialogue. I think it just happens naturally. The longer that you're around, the more people know about you, and the more people are curious about what's happening, so you always get like a different crowd, and then just like checking things out. I mean, it's all word of mouth. Personal funding? The space in Chicago was funded by the people who lived there. And then in San Francisco, it was all just financed by my freelance work. Which, yeah, that makes an added stress level. There, you're paying rent, you're paying utilities, you're getting the whole place electrically rewired. If something happens, you have to call the plumber and pay for that, and like painting. Yeah, we did so much work. Mostly it was artists that we had worked with previously, so we already had a relationship with them. It was some new people that we brought in. It was some more established artists from Chicago, like Heidi Norton and Philip Von Zweck and Andreas Fischer. They were our last show. Well, we tried to mix in Chicago artists with Bay Area artists to kind of like create a dialogue between the cities. That was important to me. So it was finding Bay Area artists that kind of like complemented Chicago artists and stuff like that. Yes. And no. I mean, I really, really respect the art community here. I would never be doing the things that I'm doing now if I hadn't gone to school here. You know, being challenged by the other people in the Chicago arts community. San Francisco is so much more expensive. It's like New York, you know, kind of at this point, and in order to open a space, it takes a lot of money, and there aren't as many alternative spaces there as there are here. Go to everything. I feel like somebody somewhere at SAIC told me, it's like, always say yes to everything. It's still my motto, even if it seems impossible. I'm doing a solo show next month in Jackson, Wyoming, and I started working on it like last month. Just say yes. Make it happen. I think if you can maintain your practice after graduation, you're successful. It's shocking. A lot of people don't make art after they graduate. Claire Pentecost, John Corbett's curation close to home, was really, really educational in terms of the Chicago art scene, the history of the Chicago art scene, and he's a cool dude. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where I see myself next year. Well, definitely we have one on the books as Hungryman Gallery, our last project. Showing work, making work, staying afloat. Oh, definitely more experimentally. Running your own space, you can show whatever you want. You know, it's like your taste is on the line. Your taste and aesthetic, and you know, what you put out is work that you believe in and that stands on its own. You just have to make it work. You don't know what the other work is going to look like, too. So it's just kind of like, we've done all kinds of weird things. We've put artwork in a bar. You just like kind of learn as you do it. Oh yeah, no big deal. Yeah. I'm pretty laid back. It's California.